Sister, have you ever felt like you're speaking to a brick wall? You try to explain, to reason, but every word you say just bounces off like it never mattered. It's like you're invisible, isn't it? And when you try to stand your ground, he twists everything you say to make you feel crazy. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? But here's the thing. There's a way to silence the narcissist in your life without even raising your voice. Yes, I said it, without even saying a word. Stick with me, because in this video, I'm going to show you how to use the grey rock method as a weapon of peace in your home. Sister, I see you. You've been through it all. Those days when nothing you say seems to be heard, and everything you do gets twisted into something wrong. You feel like you're walking on eggshells every day. No matter how kind, loving, or supportive you are, it's never enough for him. It's always about him, isn't it? His ego, his needs, his drama. Whether you're in Lagos, Accra, Nairobi, Atlanta, Boston, Chicago, London, or anywhere in between, this toxic cycle is the same. You feel exhausted, you feel ignored, and yet you still try, you pray, you hope, but nothing changes. The emotional abuse cuts deep, and the manipulation feels endless. And sister, I know you love him, because that's who you are. A woman with a heart full of love. But sometimes that love is taken for granted, and you're left feeling more alone than ever. You may be asking yourself, God, why did you allow this? But hear me when I say this. God sees you. He hears your pain. And he doesn't want you to stay stuck in this toxic cycle. Yes, he wants you to be strong, to stand tall, and to find peace in the midst of the storm. There's a scripture that brings me so much comfort in moments like this. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34:18. God is close to you, my sister. He's holding you through every painful moment, and he has not abandoned you. He has a plan for your life, a plan to heal, to restore, and to equip you with the tools to face these challenges. And the grey rock method is one of those tools. What exactly is the grey rock method? The grey rock method is exactly what it sounds like. This rock doesn't move, it doesn't talk, and it doesn't show any feelings. If someone tries to push it or shout at it, the rock doesn't change at all. It just stays there, quiet, still, and unmoved. Now, think about how sometimes when someone is upset or trying to make you feel bad, you can act like that grey rock. You don't have to shout back, cry, or get upset. You stay calm, don't say anything mean, and don't let their words make you feel bad. Just like the rock, you stay neutral, quiet, and strong. So, the grey rock method is like being that rock, still, unshaken, and unaffected, no matter what the other person says or does. You don't give them the reaction they want, and that helps you stay peaceful and in control of your feelings. Sounds simple, right? I won't lie, sister. This method may feel strange at first. It's not easy to be silent when you're used to defending yourself, but trust me, you'll begin to feel lighter as you stop carrying the weight of their manipulation. You are not crazy for wanting peace, and God wants you to have it. The goal is to not engage emotionally or react to his outbursts. Instead of fighting, pleading, or explaining, you become like a neutral object, boring, unresponsive, and totally unfeedable. The grey rock method means making yourself as uninteresting as possible to the narcissist. The idea is to stop giving them the emotional reactions they crave. Narcissists thrive on drama and emotional fuel. If you stop reacting, they lose their power over you. Think about how a television works. When it's switched off, it becomes a boring, unresponsive box. The grey rock method is like turning yourself off emotionally in those moments. No noise, no reaction. The narcissist's drama can't power you up if you don't let it. Imagine this. There's a woman named BC. Every day, when her husband Tunde comes home from work, he usually has a litany of complaints. If he's not angry that the food wasn't perfect, it could be that she didn't smile enough, or that she smiles too much like a runs girl, or that she didn't pick up his clothes the moment he dropped them. No matter how much BC tries to explain in order to comfort him, he keeps pushing her further into a corner, making her feel like she's worthless. One day, BC decides enough is enough. She doesn't argue. Instead, she becomes a grey rock, neutral, unresponsive, and boring. When Tunde criticizes the food, she simply says, "Okay," in the most neutral tone possible. When he demands things from her, she simply nods or responds with one-word answers. He tries to argue, pushing her to the wall several times to get that emotional supply, but she doesn't take the bait. Do you know what happened? Tunde lost many opportunities for trying to provoke her. The shouting and name-calling chaos reduced drastically because he no longer gets the emotional response he needed to feel validated. Slowly, BC's emotional energy returned. She started taking her power back, not through fighting or arguing, but through silence, indifference, and grey rock strength. Do you want to become a grey rock? Stay with me, because after we dive into these basic application steps, you'll know exactly how to silence the narcissist without ever lifting a finger. The grey rock method is not as hard as it may sound. It doesn't involve hiding in the kitchen, hiding at the back of the door, pretending you've gone deaf. It's a simple strategy to stop feeding his need for drama and manipulation. These are some of the steps you can start taking from today to implement the grey rock method. Step 1. Keep responses short and neutral. Narcissists thrive on getting long emotional reactions from you. If you give them a long emotional response, it validates their feelings and keeps the drama going. By keeping your responses short, neutral, and unemotional, you deny them the power to manipulate the situation. Story of Amina. Amina's husband, Musa, loves to start arguments late at night, usually about something trivial. This particular night, it was about leaving the toothpaste cap off. He became angry as usual, but she now knows better than to fuel that anger. As he shouted at her, hoping to get her emotionally tensed up and spend the night crying and pleading for his affection as usual, she just responded to him in the calmest, shortest way possible. "Okay, I'll fix it in the morning." The first few times, Musa tried to get her into a longer argument, but Amina wouldn't take the bait. She stopped defending herself or explaining things. Her responses were neutral, like a stranger answering a question without any emotional involvement. After some time, she observed that Musa's late-night rants had virtually stopped. Why? Because without the emotional chaos, he lost his power over her. Silence became Amina's armor. You're already on your way to taking back your peace, but if you want to keep walking this journey with me, I want you to do something very powerful. Hit that subscribe button. It's free. It has no extra cost. And each week, I'll be here with more tools and wisdom to help you rise above the chaos. Encourage me with your subscription and likes. Have you done that? Good. Thank you very much. Now, let's move on to the next step. Step 2. Maintain a calm, unemotional expression. This step is about controlling your emotions and refusing to let the narcissist get a rise out of you. Narcissists want to provoke you, to get you upset, so they can feel powerful. Don't let him see how deeply his words hurt you. Your facial expression? Neutral. Sister, I know it's hard, especially when they're calling you everything but a child of God. But practice staying calm. Take a deep breath. God's grace is sufficient for you to do His will, who knows all about you, and He's standing by you. If you need a mental escape, imagine you're in a bubble, protected from the toxicity around you. You're just observing the situation, not involved. Let me tell you about Lara. Lara's husband, Bio, was constantly insulting and accusing her of things that weren't true. One day he returned from his visit to his family house in the village and was shouting and accusing Lara of conspiring against him with his elder brother in a family matter that she wasn't even aware of. Instead of getting defensive, Lara just took a deep breath. She smiled, nodded, and sat as if he was just a radio set, speaking in a strange language. No arguing, no explanation, no shouting. He was surprised and even turned on his torchlight to look at her very well and confirm that she heard him clearly. Lara maintained the same calmness. Do you know what he did next? He stopped shouting and asked her, "Did my boss call you? Did you get any bad news from your mother? What is wrong with you?" She simply answered no to each of the questions and finally said, "Nothing is wrong with me. I'm just learning to take control of my peace." At first, Bayo was more angry. Like a toddler seeking attention, he raised his voice higher and brought more complaints and accusations to the table, but they all fell on deaf ears. He tried several times later to ignite the button, but he noticed that whenever he started arguing, she just switched her ignore button, acted as if nothing was happening. He couldn't engage her anymore. He started avoiding her, and that even gave her more peace and power. Have you started to imagine how this method can work wonders for your peace? Don't go anywhere, because I'm about to share another powerful step. Step 3. Set boundaries quietly. Narcissists thrive on conflict and tension. When you remove yourself from the drama, you stop participating in the cycle of chaos. You choose peace instead of allowing them to drag you into their emotional games. If he's pushing your buttons and trying to get a rise out of you, say, "I'm not going to engage in this conversation," or "I'll talk when you're ready to speak respectfully." And then leave. Leave the room or leave the conversation. Don't try to change him. It's not your responsibility. You're only changing how you respond. One woman said, "When I started calmly walking away, I noticed he didn't follow me as much. It was like the silence became too loud for him to handle." Trust me, silence speaks volumes. Imagine the power you will have when you use this method every day. And please let me sound this reminder to you. You need to make this a lifestyle, not just a moment of peace. Keep practicing the grey rock method. Continuation brings freedom. Sister, I know this isn't easy, but I promise you, the grey rock method will change the way you handle your husband's narcissistic behavior. You don't have to fight back to win. You just need to stop feeding the drama. Your peace is worth it. If this video helped you, please share it with a sister who needs to hear it. Don't forget to subscribe so you can be a part of this community of strong, empowered women who are walking the journey of healing and peace together. And remember, sister, you are unshaken, chosen, and stronger than you know. Your strength is in your silence, your peace, and your ability to take control of your own life. Your best days are ahead, and I'm honored to walk this journey with you. Thank you for watching.